Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back. Ooh, we getting into another reading, you guys. Thank you all for being here as always. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. We're going to see who or what is coming towards you guys right now that you need to be aware of and possibly prepare for. Okay? Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong. You can always find a brief synopsis of the reading in the description box, along with my Linktree links and link to get, bookings if you'd like. Everything is below. I hope you guys are doing well. The Cursed. Explore the source of the negativity and remove the toxins from your energy in order to allow positive energy to thrive. Okay. The Broken. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Do not harden your heart and prevent the magic of life to flow through. And then the Gossiper. Someone is talking behind your back and creating drama. Don't reveal too much as it may get into the wrong hands. Okay. There's an energy that's coming towards you through a person or a group of people. And this energy is an energy of brokenness. People who are wounded. People whose hearts have become hardened. And they're unable to see the magic of life through creativity, through passion, through whatever. And they've cursed themselves and ultimately doomed themselves to being in a reality of negativity. Okay? And they're not able to see the light. They're not able to see the positivity. So they gossip and they slander. And they try to use things that they find about people against them. Who or what is coming towards Pisces, guardian angels, archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration? The Queen kind of came out in reverse. Who and what you are at this moment is just right, just as you are. You have entered into your full power. So y'all are exactly where you need to be. This is the curse of queens, or the curse of kings, or the curse of royalty. What happens when you're elevated to a higher status or a higher position? So what's coming towards you is this elevation, right? What's coming towards you is this very regal, royal experience in your life. What's coming towards you is, I just heard an eclipse, but what's coming towards you is a realization of your true power, which may have been eclipsed by different situations in your life, but that no longer is eclipsed by your circumstances. Like you finally being able to see how powerful you really are. And there are, side effects to every situation that we experience in life. And I feel like part of the catch-22, if you want to call it that, of this realization of your power is that there's going to have to be a lot of detective work that you do when it comes to rooting out negativity so that you can keep your vibration high. Okay. This is the equal and opposite reaction to your action, the polarity of it. So it's to be expected now that if you come into a position of power, there's going to be a lot of people who are powerless, who don't want you to be in that position of power, or a lot of people who feel disempowered by your empowerment. Okay. The Drama Queen, things aren't as bad as they seem. Careful not to overreact to situations while emotions are running high. Okay. So Spirit doesn't want you to react negatively to this experience. The Plastic, allow yourself to be more authentic and differentiate your internal motivations and external influences. Yeah. So you're going to have to, this is a time, what's coming towards you, Pisces, is this ascension of power where you are being leveled up or you are being elevated to a higher position. And you're going to have to really get a handle on what influences you and whether or not your emotions, feelings, thoughts, behavior is triggered by you and how you really feel, or whether or not it's triggered by outside influences or people who are outside of you, circumstances that are removed from you or that should be removed from you. They don't want you to, Spirit does not want you to overreact about something. Yes, look what just popped out. Jump into conclusions. Stubborn and cash flow. Spirit doesn't want you to jump to conclusions about anything, especially when it comes to how you earn money, how you spend money, your finances. They don't want you to dramatize anything and allow external influences to create a negative perspective or to create some type of negative reaction or response. Okay. Who or what is coming towards Pisces that they should be aware of? New line of study. Interesting. So this could be new students, new teachers, new experiences that help progress you forward. This definitely feels like something that you're going to learn that's going to help elevate you. Submerged emotions. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. And then we have celebrating. There will be a reason to celebrate. See? So this is someone who has submerged emotions or suppressed emotions, subconscious emotions surrounding your ascension or surrounding something that you're celebrating in your life, something good that's happening for you. It's like, don't make yourself small when it comes to this situation. Don't make yourself small. Don't minimize yourself because of others' insecurity. You may be learning about like emotional suppression. How do I say this? This experience that you're about to have, or this person who's coming towards you, or this situation that you're about to experience and encounter is going to show you how much people really push down their feelings. How much people or how many people block out maybe the truth, Ace of Swords. But you're going to learn something about this that's going to help. It's going to help you. It's going to cause some type of celebration or victory when you finally understand why people block things out, why you block things out, why people suppress their emotions and struggle to see the truth, okay? Who's coming towards Pisces? King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Let's put it in the middle. Let's put him in the middle. And the Moon. Cancer energy, Scorpio, possibly another Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So whoever this person is confused and they're trying to make a decision, but they don't know what decision to make. They may be afraid to make a decision or a choice. This could also be a choice that's coming towards you. Like you're going to have to make a choice in a situation. And I feel like whatever this choice is, it may be difficult to make because Nine of Pentacles just flipped out. This choice may be difficult to make for you or someone else because there's this unknown factor. Not everything is clear. Things are kind of murky. You can't really see all of the details. So it's hard to go with what you know. Because it feels like there's so much that you don't know. What's the King of Pentacles? For Pisces, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Somebody could be moving money. I don't know. But there's this treasure trove. There's these valuables with the rats here. It's like somebody could be watching your bank account, but that's kind of what it feels like. Is somebody's paying a lot of attention of like how you move money, what you spend money on. It's like the little rats, the little mice. It's like they're trying to infiltrate some type of resources. You may be trying to figure out what this King of Pentacles is hiding. You may be trying to figure out what hasn't been said. What's the King of Pentacles more card? The World. The Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. March could be significant. Libra energy, Capricorn energy, possibly Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of pain or disappointment. I feel like somebody is disappointed that they didn't see the truth when it comes to who you are or when it comes to what you do. There's recognition that I feel like you're receiving. I feel like a lot of you guys know that you're going to have to make a hard decision, or someone else knows that they're going to have to make a hard decision to end a cycle with you. This could be somebody getting let go from a job. Or it's like, yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Empress. Like a lot of you're accomplishing some type of victory or a celebration when it comes to your professional life. I feel like you're turning into this Empress, or you're evolving into this Empress. Somebody wants to bring up something from the past because they're disappointed about how a situation has come to an end. I feel like someone is upset at themselves for not recognizing who it is that you are. They didn't recognize who you are. I feel like someone knows that they were this like pest energy in your life. Someone realizes that for a long time they were taking from you or stopping you from reaching your true potential, but they're watching you move forward anyway. And I feel like they're kind of feeling afraid that they're on the outside looking in. This is somebody who I feel like has been broken by their experiences. Why is this person coming towards Pisces? Four of Cups. Yeah, they feel disappointed. Or they feel rejected by you. Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. You're not giving them a chance. You're not giving them an opportunity. You're not giving them the time of day. You're rejecting them. You're not paying attention to them. Something didn't work out. They feel, whoever this is, feel like they missed an opportunity with you. What? Okay. That's why they're coming towards you, because they feel like they missed an opportunity. What's the Four of Cups? Strength. King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This person is afraid to see the truth because it's going to show them how much they betrayed you in this process. I feel like someone knows that they were a nuisance or a pest in your life and that they were doing a whole lot to stop you from reaching your goals, but you're reaching them anyway. And they're afraid to see the truth. They don't have the courage to see the truth. I also feel like they don't have the courage not only to see the truth that they were a nuisance, but they don't have the courage to see the truth about like why you rejected them. Or the fact that it was kind of like their fault that they missed an opportunity. Someone is ashamed of like their holding back or the submerged emotions that they have. What's the strength with the Four of Cups? The Tower. So all of a sudden this person has the courage to speak up and tell you something that they were kind of afraid to tell you before. This could be someone who thought you were going to be disappointed with them. This could be your child for some of you guys, especially if your child is deciding to take a different path than what you thought they were going to take. But it just feels like somebody who thought a situation was going to go one way and it ends up going another. And they're kind of feeling like an opportunity was missed or that they got rejected or there's some type of shame surrounding their behavior. But all of a sudden they have the courage to like speak up about things that they were afraid to say. I feel like whoever this is kind of knows that it's because they didn't speak up or it's because they didn't tell the truth or it's because they didn't say how they feel that kind of put them in the position to be rejected. Seven of Swords and the Moon. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody's sneaky behavior that's coming up to the surface. Somebody is starting to research spirituality and realize how much of a problem they were in your life. Seven of Swords, like some type of secret lying, cheating, deceit, betrayal, sneaky behavior, omission, selfish behavior, pettiness. Like that's starting to creep up to the surface. It's coming up from wherever they tried to push it down. They tried to submerge it. They tried to push it away. They tried to block it out. But I feel like they're starting to learn something about spirituality, or they're starting to learn something about like the universe. I don't know what this person is doing. But now that the cycle is over, they're starting to question like their repetitive behavior, or they're starting to question the things that they always do. Because I feel like there's some type of confusion or illusions or delusions that this person was holding for a long time about right and wrong. It's like for a long time, they were thinking in a very immature way and trying to convince themselves of their behavior being like okay. But it's not actually okay. What is Pisces' reaction to this person coming towards them? How is Pisces going to feel? 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be thinking about all the times that this person tried to throw a wrench in your plans. That's what your reaction is going to be. You're thinking about their history with you. You're thinking about the seeds that they planted with you. You're thinking about the amount of time and energy that this person kind of took from you or distracted from you. I feel like you're seeing them as this mouse, this nuisance. That's what you're going to kind of like be thinking about, is like how they kind of like pestered you or got on your nerves or tried to get under your skin or tried to take from your table pretty much. Knight of Cups and the Sun. But listen, Knight of Cups and the Sun is not bad. I feel like you're going to sense that this person is trying to find a solution. I feel like you guys are going to feel amenable or open to whatever they have to say. There's something about forgiveness here with the Sun and the Knight of Cups. I feel like also some of you guys forgave this person a long time ago. It could be a Scorpio or a Leo, possibly Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What's the Ten of Pentacles for how Pisces is going to feel? Empress. Look. I feel like there's going to be so much other stuff going on that you're not even really going to care. You're like, it's fine. Knight of Cups, Sun. That's what was meant to happen to help me get to this point. And that was what's meant to happen to help you get to this point. You might even help this person. You might even tell them, yeah, hey, I'm sorry too. That shit was crazy. It's like with the Sun in this deck, right? It's like the Wheel of Fortune is also on the Sun card. So it's like you see the universal reason. You see the destiny in this. You see the fate in it. You see the alignment in it based on whatever happened. And with the Knight of Cups, it's like, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course you were a hater. Of course you was fucking with me. Because you were going through the psychological changes of being stuck in a system where you feel like you had to compete with me. It's okay. Like, and it's not even condescending. It's just like real life shit. Because I feel if somebody has the courage to tell you like that they were going through whatever they were going through and they're actually genuine about it, your intuition is going to pick up on that. And I feel like you're going to be open to hearing them out, at least giving them a chance to speak on their perspective, and then like trying to find a common ground to move forward. That's real maturity. That's what's causing you to elevate, because you're not stuck in this petty ass, oh, get their justice, get my justice, get their karma, get my karma. You're not stuck in that fucking stupid ass shit. Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. It's like you see that, like, because this is like an elevated perspective. This is a very nurturing energy. And you're like basically sitting here listening to what this person has to say, or seeing their behavior and understanding from a level of maturity and experience the signs that this person was trying to show off, peacocking, or they were trying to like do the most, and that they were confused. Or they were out of their right mind. Something like that. Somebody could be on drugs. Somebody could be under the influence, intoxicated. Somebody may have said something when they were drunk. It feels like this is a person coming towards you who wants to own up for some type of bad behavior. Or gossip. What else is the Empress? Knight of Cups. Like, I feel like you're going to be in this energy of wanting to figure out how you can move forward, how you can bring the situation full circle, how you can come to some type of conclusion or resolution. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're going to tell this person like it's okay, you know. Kind of feels like this is somebody who's afraid to come clean, or they're afraid to tell you the truth. Because it kind of shows how much they underestimated you, or it shows how much they jumped to conclusions with you. So I kind of feel like there's a situation happening here where healing can take place. And Spirit is not wanting you to jump to conclusions about this interaction, because they want you to see the beauty in having this type of attitude and how much it's actually going to benefit you. I feel like whoever's coming towards you is a catalyst for you understanding someone more clearly and ending a cycle of confusion when it comes to questioning who someone really is. Yeah. So what's hidden that Pisces doesn't see? Did a card flip over? No. Let me shuffle that again, child. Oh, High Priestess. Oh, I thought that was a High Priestess. It's 2 of Cups. So what's hidden when it comes to this person coming towards Pisces or this situation, the moon? I can't fucking stand you. How many times recently have we said what's hidden and then the moon comes out? So the fear could be hidden. The unknown could be hidden. The submerged psychological like cause and effect of why this is happening could be hidden or obscured. Someone's emotions could definitely be hidden. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Justice. So there could be a Libra, a Taurus, or a Cancer, possibly a Virgo or a Capricorn, who could be a little bit nervous about having to answer for a secret or gossip or something like that. Like this Queen of Pentacles knows the value of what they're holding, and they understand how important it is for them to protect what they're holding, because there could be consequences for negligence. So what this gives me is like what's hidden is that there could be a secret here possibly that someone has, that they understand what would happen if that secret was like exposed. And they may have actually done that. So they could be afraid of like the repercussions of exposing some type of privacy or secret. What's the moon? 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, whoever this is knows that you were innocent in a situation. I feel like this is a person who was gossiping about you and telling things about you, like telling your secrets, telling your business. And they see that you were innocent in a situation and that they shouldn't have done whatever they did. I feel like this is somebody who's ashamed of what they did, because it's like they violated the sanctity of like friendship or trust. What's the 9 of Pentacles? I almost said the King of Pentacles. What's the 9 of Pentacles with the moon? What is the 9 of Pentacles with the moon? The Chariot. A lot of Cancer energy. The 6 of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, so you and someone else were kind of going back and forth in the past. You and someone else were having a spat. I don't know if this was a lover's spat or if this was like a friendship spat, or I don't know what this is. But somebody embarrassed you. Somebody betrayed you. And now they see that you were innocent in a situation. So because they didn't get what they wanted, they embarrassed you or they caused some type of conflict for a petty, selfish reason. And they thought that you were going to match that energy and you didn't. And they saw the purity within you. And I feel like now there's some type of repercussions that someone is experiencing. And I feel like it's internal. I don't think this is something that's happening to a person that you're going to see. This is something that they're dealing with within themselves. Okay. This is a part of learning. This is a part of growth. And I feel like someone sees now that you were innocent in the situation. Somebody really betrayed your trust. And I don't think you know about it because that's what's hidden. That's crazy. What's the World card? The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to really rush towards you, but they're taking their time. They're being very cautious and trying to I feel like they may even be trying that. I feel like they're just being cautious about how they come towards you because they don't want to set you off. I also feel like you ended a cycle with someone because you tried to give, it's like you tried to give somebody the opportunity to come clean or to fix the situation, and they drug their feet on it. They kept being stubborn in their position. And over time, you realize the decision that you had to make based on their actions, which was to protect yourself, to create a boundary. Oh, shit. My spit went down the wrong way. Somebody does not want this spoken about. Good Lord. What's the Page of Swords? Three of Wands. I feel like this person was waiting for you to find out what they did to betray your trust. And it kind of feels like they were expecting for you to find out about something. And I feel like they're kind of not sure how you're going to react or respond. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Like when somebody tells you about this, or when you receive something, yeah, Two of Swords. It's like the news or the information is slowly trickling in. It's like when somebody expects that when you find out about whatever this is, that you're going to kind of like be upset. Someone is unsure if you know what they did. But I feel like your reaction to the situation, like that could be why you're coming out with this Sun card, Knight of Cups, Empress energy, Ten of Pentacles. Like your energy towards this person is not bad because you don't know what they've been doing behind your back. But they're afraid of you finding out what they're doing behind your back. Spirit is telling you when you do find out, don't blow it out of proportion. Because this is what happens to royalty, right? Gossip is spread. Rumors are spread. You know who it is that you are. You know your authentic self is not what people portray of you. So it's like they don't want you to react or respond to this because that would be a bit of like letting the enemy win type of energy. What is this person's next actions? Oh, they coming towards you, child. Knight of Wands. This person's next actions towards you is the Knight of Wands. They coming towards you quick. Nine of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This person may even need some type of liquid courage. This is somebody who could drink their way to having balls and then come towards you like a bat out of hell, bitch. It's like they feel like they found a solution to the problem, or a way to make it up to you. And it's like they're trying to figure out if you will allow them to execute this solution. What's the Knight of Wands for this person's next actions? Six of Pentacles. It's like they're receiving something, or they want to give you something, so then they're coming towards you, or they finally like did something to fix the situation. Maybe they paid a bill or paid back child support, or invested in something. I don't know what. They balance the scales. Whoever this person is, what they're trying to do is balance the scales and make a situation fair, however that needs to happen. And then once they do that, they're going to come towards you really jolly and happy, and, oh, can we do this? Can we do that? Or can we sit down and talk about this? And it's like, that's their way of hoping that you accept like them trying to figure it out. Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I mean, no, the Nine of Swords. What am I talking about? But I feel like they're only going to come towards you with a portion of the truth. They're only going to come towards you with a portion of what they owe you. They're only going to come towards you with a little bit. It's not going to be everything. Yeah, it was the Nine of Cups and the Sun that was behind that. They're not going to come towards you with everything. There's still going to be pieces that I feel like are missing, or, parts that I still feel like you're owed in this situation. Somebody may want to make a payment arrangement with you, or make a payment plan, or make some type of plan to give you what you want. Whoever this is has been trying to slow down this ending, or they've been trying to slow down this process of you finding out the truth. What's the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands? One more card. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this is coming towards you, they want to move towards a victory. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They want to come to some type of common ground. Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Damn, this is somebody who's really emotional about the fact that you walked away from them. It's like they're living with the loss. This is kind of crazy. Who is this person to Pisces? Who is this person? Hangman? I feel like this person is a burden to you. They drain your resources in some way. There's somebody who, they're a person who's embarrassed you, or there's a person who you feel like you're stuck to or trapped with. Somebody who tries to keep you stuck. Somebody who always tries to get you caught up, or somebody who's always competing with you, trying to catch up with you. Somebody who's always embarrassing you. The Devil. Could be another Pisces, or possibly a Capricorn if it's a zodiac sign thing. Yeah, but this is somebody who you feel trapped to, stuck to. Or someone who you feel like could be very tempting. Something about them is tempting. They could be very attractive. Or somebody who you really couldn't, like you struggled to get over this person, or you struggled to get over what they did to you. It's like, from past experience that they're going to try to embarrass you. They're going to try to get you caught up. They're going to try to, get you into a negative situation, or they're a bad influence, or they're just very toxic. Or they slow you down. So what's the advice when it comes to this person coming towards Pisces? Wheel of Fortune. Back to that Sun card. Understand the meaning behind this, connection. Understand the meaning behind this encounter. Try to stay ahead of the game. Get your head in the game. Try to stay above the wheel. Yeah, 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Only pay attention to the universal like fate and destiny of the situation. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of anxiety when it comes to this person switching up or changing their behavior. I feel like you're going to be a little anxious or worried about this. You could be anxious that the tables are going to turn. Yeah, I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you is don't be worried about the tables turning, or don't be worried about this person switching up on you. I feel like there's some type of anxiety about being transparent with this person. So depending on your situation, you're going to have to determine whether or not you can trust them. That's what Spirit, I feel like, is trying to tell you. Instead of like being worried about it, just follow what your intuition is telling you. Like these repetitive messages that you keep getting intuitively, they want you to pay attention to that. Because there's something that you're going to hear in your head, or there's some type of intuition that you're going to feel in this situation. And it's like you're not going to be able to ignore it. What's the Wheel of Fortune? And that could either be positive or negative. Yeah, High Priestess. That could either be a nagging suspicion that this person is full of shit, or a nagging suspicion that maybe you should, listen to them or hear them out and see what they have to say. Justice, High Priestess, and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. There's something that you've been working on secretly that maybe hasn't been released yet. Or something that you have in the archive that you have not released yet. That's going to create a lot of justice for you. Like there's some type of karmic balance with this Justice in the Wheel of Fortune that's coming from you using your intuition and applying that intuition to your work and creating quality work, some type of schedule or routine as well. You're getting justice for all of that. What's the High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune? And you could be a little anxious or nervous about how things are going to change. There could also be circumstances where you hold on to certain things because it makes you feel comfortable. Like, a security blanket type of vibe. Because there's so many things that are changing. And I feel like Spirit is telling you don't let that stuff become toxic as well. Like High Priestess, what is that with the Wheel of Fortune? The Justice, good Lord. All of these are major arcanas. Hold on. 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. This is crazy. Libra energy, Pisces energy, Sagittarius, possibly Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, your intuition is balancing out and it's creating a shift. So I kind of feel like there's going to be a strong nagging suspicion of the action that you should take in a situation. And you're not going to be able to ignore it. Your spirit team is advising you that that strong nagging suspicion of intuition is correct. And that you following that is going to create a shift. Okay. I feel like Spirit is going to balance out your fears and anxiety to help you understand when you should trust someone or when you should be cautious of them. Whatever you're anxious or worried about is no longer a reality, honestly. You've overcome something. You no longer have a taste for the wine. You have to see that you're not even really affected by something anymore. It's just more so the memories, the flashbacks, the PTSD. That's all going to be kind of like balanced out. Your intuition is right that you can sense this shift coming. And they can too, because look at the reason why they're coming towards you, the Tower and the Strength. The Tower is hitting and they can see. Whoever this is can see. I feel like someone is like realizing what they got from you and the fact that they didn't give you anything really in return. They're realizing how much they gained from you, how much they came up from you. Okay. Libra, again, Libra, Taurus energy, Pisces energy, possibly Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer. There could have been something, I was about to say in Cancer season, but we haven't gotten to Cancer season yet because we're in Gemini. Yeah, there's something happening in Cancer season for you. Or there could be something involving a Cancer when it comes to this situation that's hidden. This could even be something that a person did to you, like when you were a child. This could be like your father, your mother. You could see this person as like apologizing for what they did to your mother, apologizing for what they did to your father, apologizing for what they took you through as a mother or a father, making amends for like things that happened a long time ago in the past. Wow. What's gotten into this motherfucker? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Something's gotten into somebody. I feel like somebody has learned something about life that is related to spiritual teachings that's got them a little shookity shook. They realized they was a nuisance. Who's coming towards Pisces Spirit? Self-care, healing, and gossip. Somebody who was gossiping about you while you were trying to heal and take care of yourself. Somebody who was talking shit. Who's coming towards Pisces? But there's a lot of healing and self-care that you have completed. And it's got people talking also about how much you've improved. Sad man. Ooh, fate, bitch. Did I not speak on it? I did. Yeah, somebody's realizing their fate. Somebody's realizing their ultimate like destiny in this situation. Loneliness. See what I'm saying? So there's a person coming towards you that feels like they're destined to be alone because of like the way that they gossiped about you or the way that they talked about you when all you were doing was trying to heal and like recuperate yourself. I also feel like whoever this is feels like they solidified your fate. Your fate. Ooh, Freudian slip, bitch. Freudian slip. Did y'all catch it? So let me give y'all tea. They feel like they solidified your fate, which was what I said by accident. But I meant to say they feel like they solidified their fate by coming against you. And their fate was to be lonely or without you or not have you in their life. They realized in the past how much you gave to their life, how much you motivated them, how much they learned from you, how much you inspired them. And they feel also, with that being true, that they also solidified your fate when it comes to you achieving some type of goals by possibly trying to block you from doing that. Wow. Who's coming towards Pisces? Ooh, new career in reverse. I feel like if you have a new job or career, they could definitely be feeling depressed about that. Not because I don't get this vibe where this person doesn't want you to have this new career or this new beginning or this release from whatever they've been trying to keep you trapped in. It's not that they don't want you to have that. I feel like they actually do want you to have that because now they understand. Now, some of y'all could be dealing with a stubborn ass bitch who don't want to let it go. And they are mad about your transition. And that you're taking care of yourself. And you're actually achieving your destiny, Wheel of Fortune. Getting your justice. And they're not included. You could be dealing with that motherfucker. Okay. But for a lot of you, this is a person who regrets betraying your trust. They regret not like supporting you. They regret being a person who kind of weighs you down in that process, because it's created this scenario that is kind of like their worst nightmare, because it means that they will never be allowed to celebrate with you. They'll never be allowed to move into this new stage of your life with you. They'll always be left behind, and you'll always be the one who got away. You'll always be the one that they missed an opportunity with. You'll always be the one that they underestimated because they were upset about something petty and stupid and tried to take you down instead of trying to support you. Family, gossip again. This could be your uncle, your father, your brother, your cousin. There's definitely family gossip going on about you. Your family is gossiping about you, or people are gossiping about your family dynamic, your children, your marriage, your career, things like that. But I also feel like most of the gossip about your career has to do with the way your career is connected to family, right? Like a lot of the gossip is about the fact that you're celebrating something in your career, but that your family didn't support you, or your family was talking shit about you, or your exes tried to take you down, or there was something about how your family treated you when it comes to trying to stop you from having this new career. It's also about how your family has been speaking behind your back. They've been talking about how you would never heal from some type of low vibrational place. Some of you are men as well. People are watching you turn into the King of Pentacles. People are watching you turn into the Empress. It's like there was a lot of gossip about you being able to come out of the darkness. There was a lot of gossip where people thought you would never be able to come out of the darkness, that you were cursed, that your life would always be horrible. Some people were saying you needed plastic surgery. They was talking about your looks. There was a lot of people who saw you in a very dark and broken place. And Spirit is telling you that because this shift is about to happen and you're reaching a certain level of accomplishment in your spiritual journey or your life path, don't be surprised when you start hearing all the shit that people were saying about you. When you start hearing people come to you and let you know as a man or a woman in situations where folks had you, exactly where folks had you fucked up. Don't be surprised when you start hearing it. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't go backwards and engage in drama or pettiness when it starts to be revealed what was going on behind the scenes, because I feel like they're telling you, they're warning you against doing that. There will be hell to pay. There will justice in the Wheel of Fortune. That's karma. Your advice is to let people get karma in private. Don't try to expose it and make it public. Ooh, black magic. Ooh, child. That's a lot. Not with the family. The family casting spells? Is that what's going on, y'all? But it's verbal spells. It's like throwing daggers at you, Ten of Swords energy through written communication, verbal communication, words. This could be things that people have been saying on social media, talking about you behind your back. Documents that people have been submitting in the courts. I feel like there's also something legal that's getting expunged off your record so that people can't see it. Or there's something here that's being settled in private so that it's like, it's not public record. Like people can't actually look it up and see what's happening. But there's definitely like social media bullshit. People having conversations at cookouts and family gatherings that they didn't invite you to, but you on everybody's motherfucking tongue. It's definitely that type of situation where they were trying to curse you with their words. But the submerged emotions are going to start to come out when the gears start turning when it comes to your accomplishments and what you're destined to do. Y'all, that is crazy. Please like the video, y'all. Everybody in here right now, it's at least by this time either between 80 to 100 of y'all in here right now, and it's only like probably 50 likes. Let me know how close I was, because I just guessed, bitch. Please like the video, you guys. I want to see if y'all can put it in the comments of how far off I was when I said that. That would be funny. What's the self-care sad man and new career in reverse? Yeah, 8 of Swords. This is spiritual jail, physical jail, mental jail, emotional jail. I feel like someone is so worried about the effects of their misdeeds towards you and what it's caused in their life. They can't stop thinking about, like, the reason why I'm not where I want to be is because I didn't support Pisces. And of course you probably love to hear this shit, Pisces, with your vain ass. But this person is coming towards you. And this could even be like one of your exes whose family is gossiping about them, about how they missed an opportunity with you. Or how they ruined something with you. And they could be feeling the pressure from their own family. So be careful how you treat people. You get what I'm saying? King of Wands, 7 of Wands. Yeah. This person is somebody who's worried about backlash from things that they said. To try to make you feel isolated, or to try to make you feel alone, or to try to make you anxious in your own mind. To manipulate you. What's the 8 of Swords with this? Death card. Yep, they're worried about some type of transformation or transition that you're experiencing. 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Yeah. This could even be somebody asking you for advice on how to, like, change their perspective or how to change their life. It's like, I need help changing my life, Pisces. I don't know why I do these things, you know. Now, I would be careful, especially if you deal with narcissistic people. What's the 8 of Swords? Not that you do on purpose, but you get what I'm saying. You know. What's the 8 of Swords in the Death card? Queen of Cups. This is definitely somebody who is concerned heavily about your transformation. They always worry about this. They could feel the heat on the back of their neck from the choice that they made to go against their better judgment. And their better judgment was telling them not to fuck with you. But they made this choice to fuck with you consistently. And now I feel like there's some type of fear that someone has about your power with this queen energy. Like they feel like they cursed themselves or they doomed themselves because of what they did to betray your trust. And about how they caused such a nuisance in your life. Wow. Any more on this person coming towards Pisces? Any more that Pisces needs to know about this person or this situation? Ooh, with the shits in 3 months, bitch. 9, that's 13. That's a 4 and a 10. 37 is a 10. 49 is a 4. Somebody's going to be with the shits in 3 months. They're going to be getting hits. They're going to be getting hits really hard. They're going to try to like, shh. You know, they're going to try to keep this hidden. Quit capping. Time to act. Somebody knows that it's time to stop lying. So in 3 months, they're going to be with this energy of like coming towards you because they know it's time to stop lying. Time to act. Ooh, and then look what just popped up. Think before you act. And before you know it, yeah. Somebody's trying to be very calculated and strategic about telling you that they were talking shit or betraying your trust, telling your business. What's this with the shits and 3 months? 5 of Wands. Uh-oh. Now, for some of y'all, this is a person who is upset about your glow up. And in the next 3 months, or over the next 3 months, which is today is May 30th. So June, July, August, anywhere from now to the beginning of September, you probably are going to see a lot of people try to go back and forth with you or argue with you, really wanting to show you something. Consistently trying to compete with you at work, doing a bunch of things to try to tarnish your reputation or poke holes in whatever it is that you do. Why? Why? 5 of Wands. 9 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Because it's clear. It's clear that you're getting what you want. You're having some type of wish fulfillment. And that's 6 Wands. You're having some type of wish fulfillment and everyone can see your victory. So you're going to have people... You're going to have a lot of people who are down to fight for you. And you're going to have a lot of people who are wanting to fight against you. 2 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. You made a decision that was wise to move on from something that didn't serve you or to move towards a new perspective in life. To finally walk through the portal or the threshold that was going to lead you to clarity or to a more calm future. You decided to do what it is that you wanted or to celebrate yourself or to send a message of forward progress. That was a good choice. And now everybody can see that you're getting what it is that you want. And not everybody wants that to happen. Anything else that Pisces needs to know about this person coming towards them or this energy situation coming towards them? Be real with yourself. Yeah, it's about the authenticity. Sorry, but no. And waiting game. Interesting. You may have to tell people no, and you may get a lot of people trying to like close doors in your face just to have power over you to say that they said no to you. So be real with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't just say yes to every single thing. Be real with yourself when it comes to the opportunities that you can take. If you need to say no, say no. If somebody is not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, don't allow the waiting game of getting what you deserve to make you anxious and take something that you don't deserve. Let's be real with yourself. Page of Pentacles. Something about earth energy. Your heart chakra. Be real with your feelings. 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. I feel like there's something about like the way you're going to achieve these accomplishments. It's something about you having a scarcity mindset. There's something about a scarcity mindset here that could slow this down or create the potential for some type of hiccup in the strategy. What I mean by that is like if you achieve something, right? I feel like I said what I need to say. I'm not going to say anymore. Sorry. That's what Spirit said. Yeah, that's scarcity mindset. Like you being stingy or you being selfish could be the potential to ruin the accomplishment or ruin this justice from coming in for you or cause it to be delayed. Yeah, like kind of what I was saying about like giving people grace, but also protecting yourself, you know? What's the advice for Pisces? Let go. Yeah, it's like holding on to things that have the potential to mess up something that you've accomplished. That's what I'm feeling. Be assertive and wait. Yeah, so ask for what it is that you want. If you want a raise, ask your boss for a raise in the most professional way that you feel possible. Be assertive and let go of it. Say what it is that you want, fight for what you want, work towards what you want, and then let the thought be released to the universe and wait for it to come true. That's what Spirit is saying. Pisces, this is a good reading. Ooh, child. Because I feel like Spirit is like, hey, you deserve justice. It's time for you to receive it. So you have to tell us what you want and then allow us to move by waiting and being patient. And then we'll give it to you. So then we have the waiting game right here. I just feel like Spirit wants you to be like aware of the things that you have to be grateful for. I said what I needed to say. Hope this helped you. Book your readings. Like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe, Pisces. Get in the comments. Let me know if it resonated. Timelines. Let me know. And remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.